Working with equipment. This short guide focuses on 5 parts: preparation, operation, information, key safety issues, and accident history, with the aim of keeping you safe and stopping accidents at work. This section will highlight the importance of the company's safe system of work and the essential safety processes undertaken on a daily basis. Good preparation can prevent accidents when working with equipment. Therefore, for all jobs, you should receive the appropriate training to ensure you can operate the equipment safely. This will be recorded on your personal training card. For certain jobs, where there is a high risk, competent and authorised personnel who have been trained through the safe system of work must only complete these. It's important that all operators are appropriately clothed for working on all equipment. Operators cannot wear baggy or loose clothing over the top of their workwear. Operators cannot wear neck scarves. However, where appropriate, headscarves may be worn, providing they are securely fastened in position without any risk of loose parts falling into the machinery. On a shift basis, safety checks will be completed on all work equipment by an authorised person. This will include the checking of emergency stop buttons, other safety devices such as pull cords, and to ensure that guarding is in place and secure. Please report any faulty safety devices or guards immediately. These safety checks are recorded. Emergency stop buttons are there for your safety. Please ensure you know the location of each emergency stop button in your work area, and other emergency stop buttons which may be fitted to the work equipment. Remember, these are activated by hitting the button with the palm of your hand. Stop and think. Never use the emergency stop button as an on-off button, or use it to hang items on, such as handbags or coats. And always ensure that the reset key is removed. Any blockages that occur on the machinery, for example ironers, have to be unblocked by competent and trained individuals. If this occurs, inform your supervisor immediately and take no further action. This next sequence shows what you should do when a blockage happens. Here, we see the engineer locking off the machine so that it won't operate. Here, we see the competent person unblocking the equipment. Stop and think. Don't unblock equipment yourself. Report it. Let authorised individuals fix the fault. Now the authorised individual unlocks the machine, ready to reintroduce the equipment for operation. The authorised person now hands back the equipment to the operator, fixed and in a working condition. Conveyors are used to move stock around without human interaction. Conveyor systems are guarded to prevent entanglement, entrapment and nipping. Do not interfere with any conveyor system whilst it's in use. Any fault must be reported immediately. Here are some examples of end caps and underguarding where access is prevented and unauthorised. Here we demonstrate an unsafe act, where someone climbs onto the machinery to remedy the problem. Stop and think. Never climb on any work equipment. Never try and correct a fault. All faults must be reported immediately. Here we show another example of an unsafe act. The operator tries to unblock the machine and fails, forcing him to climb onto the equipment. None of these actions are acceptable, irrespective of the size and nature of the blockage. Sunlight operates a safe system of work policy and have competent people trained to carry out this safe system of work. The company operates a number of safe system of work policies for all higher risk activities. All authorised personnel have been fully trained in these safe systems of work. No other people are authorised to carry out these activities. If you're unsure, always ask your supervisor. There are many safety signs displayed on work equipment, and these signs are a permanent safety instruction to be followed at all times. Failure to follow these permanent safety instructions could lead to injury and unnecessary risk. If you don't understand a safety instruction, ask your supervisor for clarification. Any fault on the equipment or the operation of the equipment is to be immediately reported to your supervisor. Do not, under any circumstance, try to fix the fault unless you have been specifically trained to do so. Records are maintained by the company to ensure the safety standard and condition of the equipment and safety devices. Stop and think. Do not tamper with safety devices, bypass safety devices, remove guards or bypass guards. The engineering teams are available to fix problems with equipment or the operation of the equipment and have required skills and expertise to carry this out safely with minimal risk. Stop and think. Do not try and do the job of an engineer, no matter how simple the task may seem. Do not climb or bypass safety fences. They are there for your protection and to keep you away from the equipment. Here we show an unsafe act. This person is doing all the incorrect procedures, irrespective of the reasons. Under no circumstances should you ever bypass or remove a guard. The purpose of these guards are to stop you coming into contact with moving equipment. Poor housekeeping will cause accidents. Individuals have a responsibility to maintain their own work areas, ensuring that they are neat and tidy and without risk. In addition, the company stock must be protected from damage. Within Sunlight, slips, trips and falls have caused a number of injuries. Here are examples of the types of injuries caused by not taking the appropriate care when at work. An engineer was carrying out some maintenance work on a folding machine without padlocking the isolator. The machine was accidentally started up and his hand was trapped in the machine. An employee was removing linen from beneath the folder. He removed the guard, but did not secure it into place afterwards. The guard fell down, hit his hand and broke one of his fingers. An employee was operating a small heat seal machine. When she placed the garment on the bottom plate and activated the machine, it came down on her hand, causing a burn injury. An employee was attempting to free a broken belt on a folding machine. The machine was switched on while his hand was still in it, and his hand got pulled into the rollers, causing a nasty crush injury. An employee was attempting to free a jammed garment on a conveyor belt. As he tried to pull the garment free, his finger got caught in the roller, causing a fracture. Remember, caring only takes seconds and will prevent serious injuries.